What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. In this one, I got another Sporkle quiz today. It is one that looks to be pretty fun. Can you pick the NBA team based on the limericks about the off-season moves and predictions for the 2021 to 22 season? This was posted probably then going into it because it says predictions, probably like a little bit before the season started. But nevertheless, I think it's gonna be really fun. Um, Nonetheless, it's gonna be fun. Yeah. Oh, did not mean to do that. Okay. So I'm gonna get right into it. We have 30 teams here in 15 minutes. So the first one is no one on this team has been an all-star. So Coach Diagnot might not. He might frequent the bar, and they got Derek Favors, and it wasn't off waivers. 25 wins might be a bridge too far. That's definitely the Oklahoma City Thunder because of Coach Mark Diagnot. I'm horrible at pronouncing his last name and Pokujevsky's first name, but I think it's Alikov. But I'm getting better at pronouncing Pokujevsky's first name. But yeah, I know they got Derek Favors. Is it the Thunder? It is. Okay. This should. Oh, I guess these might be easier than I thought. These guys shoot the three so much it's strange to take the next step. So to take the next step, I'm bad at reading these. Need some mid range. Projected wins quite a slew, but can they get past round two? That reminds me of the Jazz. We'll see if Quinn can institute the change. It would have reminded me of the Clippers, but because of round two, but they got past it against the Jazz convincingly. So in the 2021 playoffs, their star once had a bad Achilles, so they traded three guys to the Grizzlies for Eric Bledsoe, no less. And if I had to guess, now they are concerned about his knees. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the Clippers. It is. They now have Kelly, but they're not much older. All right, now I'm gonna guess that without reading any more, that it's either the Hornets, because Kelly Oubre, or Kelly Olynyk of the Pistons, and he can dislocate an opponent's shoulder with Killian and Cade into the breach they wade. It'll be another year of pushing that Mount Boulder. Okay, that's the Pistons. Where are the Pistons? I want to hit the wrong one. Okay. They haven't made the playoffs for the 8th straight time. All right, I'm not going to look, and I'm going to guess that this is the they haven't made they've made the playoffs for the 8th straight time. Haven't made the finals to complete the climb. Are they making a scheme to break up the team while trading CJ for Ben is a crime? So that's Blazers. For some reason, almost said T-Wolves because I was staring right at that one. Blazers are right here. This team has that slow motion Kyle. Okay, is this maybe Miami Heat? Drives to the basket, take a while, but the point guard is quick, and his handles are sick. From Murray State, but sure does have style. So that is going to be the Grizzlies. That's my guess that this is the Memphis Grizzlies. Yes, it is. I almost thought it was Kyle, but at the beginning I thought it was Kyle Lowry. So I just guessed the Heat maybe. They traded some players, more than one, but they added Kendrick Nunn. Of course, he might not play with Russ in the way, but this team is poised to have fun. Okay, so that's not even I guess up to date with the Lakers now because they're not playing too well, but I think they're gonna be okay if injuries don't get in the way because LeBron's out now. But yes, that is the Lakers. Back in the day, this team could revel, and their forwards can play like the devil. I mean, they are the best unless you look out west. Their point guard's an exception, mid-level. Okay, so this one is a little tougher. Their point guard's an exception, mid-level. Their point guard's an exception, mid-level. So part of me is almost thinking Dennis Schroeder of the Celtics here, but I just gotta look at what teams have a mid-level exception point guard right now that I haven't picked yet, and I'm thinking it's the Boston Celtics. I mean, what other teams here have a starting point guard that's mid-level? No one that I know. So, guys, I am going to say that this is the Celtics. Is it? It is. Okay. That one, I was a little confused on that one, but for a second there. But then I'm like, the forwards, Brown and Tatum. So, but then Brown could be a shooting guard. So, their three led the league in corner threes. their 5 elites game is a breeze. It's not if but when they finally move Ben because his shot has been a deep freeze. So 76ers. On our team we also have a Cam. Okay. So also have a Cam. Maybe the Hawks, maybe the Suns, Cam Johnson and Cam Reddish. Just one, and boy howdy he can jam. Well, he can't jump to heaven, but he can arrange 11. The next step is the finals, no scam. Or average 11, I mean. Why did I say range? So that's my guess is Cam Johnson. But the next step is the finals, but they just made the finals. Could be Cam Payne, too. Could be Cameron Payne. My guess is the Suns, but I'm going to come back to that one. As 2 talent, we have the most wealth. Our 2 guard has the. As 2 talent, we have the most wealth. Our 2 guard has handles and stealth. Got the best shot in the draft, but we still might get the shaft because our biggest challenge is health. Okay, so got the best shot in the draft, which is making me think Jalen Green. But I'm going to come back to that one too. It's nice to have a couple of Cams. One poster. All right, this is the Suns. All right. The new coach ready to take the next. I'll just read the rest of it. I guess I can't see it. My bad. The new coach ready to take the next step. The 3 new starters, so it's all in the prep. If I rank both their 3 and 4, they make I'm so bad at this. They get the highest score. Maybe Devontae can add some new pep. That's Devontae Graham. That's the New Orleans Pelicans. Although 3 new starters, which Graham is 1 and Valanciunas is 2, but I would think Nikhil. Maybe they're counting Nikhil since he didn't really start last year and Bledsoe did. I guess they're counting Nikhil Alexander-Walker as a new starter now, but he's not new to the team. That's my guess, but it's definitely the Pelicans. Okay. Ricky Rubio got out of towns. He was sent to the home of the Browns. I guess that's a football reference. Then point guard Patrick arrived. 34 wins was derived. So this season will have mostly downs. T-Wolves. It seems they are always on somebody's heels, but do they have NBA leaders in blocks and steals? They do have NBA leaders in blocks and steals, and their 4 can cause troubles because he's top 5 in double-doubles. Can they quit getting injured players in deals? Okay. Is this Indiana? This has to be Indiana. Has to be. Yes, okay. Miles Turner with the blocks, a bonus. I can't talk today. I don't know what it is. The double-doubles. Their soul is gone, but they still have a spleen. Kind of dusty, lost some of that sheen. Top 3 guys on a high perch, and their center is a Birch. Well, they will always have 29th Raptors, 2019, okay. Their 2 best players last year hurt their knee. Can they come back? Well, I guess we will see. With the 2 top 10 picks, I bet the guard sticks, or Gary Harris might go on a spree. That's the magic. I was going to say 2 top 10 picks being Jalen Suggs and Franz Wagner. Shout out to Franz Wagner, looking very good. Yeah, it's got to be the Orlando Magic, right? It is. A Grizzly trade has given them 2. Okay, this should be the Bucks. They lost Sam Merrill, to name but a few, but they're pretty intact, and it's just a fact. They may win the East in 2022. The Bucks. Last year's project did not go well, but maybe the new guys will gel. Spencer, Aaron, and Kyle will go the extra mile, and 40 wins will sure be swell. Wizards? Yep. Their point guard had 4 triple-doubles, but this team is in for some trouble. Starting Doug, Jakob, and White, now that just doesn't sound right. This season could burst like some bubbles. That should be the San Antonio Spurs, and it is. With two new starters, they added some grit, so you know that they won't likely quit. Defending old school, which is pretty cool, but will PJ and Markieff be a fit? I think the answer to that's going to be yes, because the Heat are looking pretty good. They said bye-bye to that playoff drought. This is my guess, the Knicks. Finals this year, we will have to find out. But will they have a chance? If their 2 is from France, Evan Fournier probably. Well, their 4 is especially stout, Julius Randle. Shout out to Ricky Rubio against the Cavs. Heck of a game. Knicks. This team doesn't always have the love, But is this the Cavs? Because Kevin Love? But this year they might rise above. Their continuous rebuild because their guards are so skilled, and the third pick is a lock, sort of. Okay, Cavaliers, right? Colin Sexton, unfortunately, injured. They're 7-4 when I'm recording this against the Knicks. They just beat the Knicks. Sexton is injured. Dang, that I think that's gonna hurt them. Last year he was rookie of the year, but that might mean more of a high volume play out of Darius Garland. Last year he was rookie of the year. Okay, LaMelo Ball. This season he'll be up one more tier. He is. And now with Kelly and Ish, the ball will go swish unless the shooter is Terry Rozier. Are they dissing Terry Rozier, saying unless it's Terry Rozier, it won't go swish? Okay. This team likely needs some more grit, and their bench is thin, I'll admit. But they have 4 All-Stars. Zach can shoot threes from Mars. Too bad Kobe will have to sit. The Bulls, well, 6-3 is good. This team is outstanding in its field. That's why to the fans they appealed. They might be the best. They might be the best in a not as strong West. That is if Jamal gets healed. A lot of hints here. That's the Nuggets. I did not know there would be this many hints. I just saw this. Said, hey, let's make a video on it. All right. Their 2 guard is still on a layoff. The point guard is still the best Trey Prof. If the green guy can teach the young wise man, then these guys just might make the playoff. Okay, playoff. I thought I was going to say playoffs. That's Golden State. 8-1. Great stuff from them. Well, they got rid of Josh and JJ, but they still have Jalen and Trey. They made the playoffs last year, but the team has some fear. They only have one guy who can play. All right. So that is definitely telling me I think it's the Mavericks. They got rid of, Josh Richardson. They have Jalen Brunson, Trey Burke, JJ Redick. Mavericks. This team is kind of relying on Junior Porter. Not that one. This one. This is the one that is shorter. You know the one that was traded after his value was degraded for screaming at Cav official before the first quarter. That's the KPJ story. So the Rockets. Last year they couldn't play defense for dung. This year they hope to achieve the next rung. Tyrese made all rookie. Let's give him a cookie. Last time they made the playoffs, we were young. That's the Kings. All right, so the Cam one is the Hawks. That was my second guess. And as to talent, we have the most wealth. Our 2 guard has handles and stealth. Got to be the best shot in the draft, but we still might get the shaft because our biggest challenge is health. Okay, I understand that. That's the Nets now. Best shot in the draft kind of made me think of like top pick, but I guess it's Cam Thomas. Yeah, so our 2 guard has handles and stealth, James Harden. But there we go. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left to spare. This quiz is in the books. We get 100%. But to be fair, this really wasn't that bad. I'm sure a lot of you guys could probably get 100 on this. Average score 83, but we do manage to get the 100. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please make sure to do so and leave a like on the video and leave a comment down below. Again, I was not aware it was going to be this easy. Thought it would be a little bit more of a challenge, but, nonetheless, this was fun. So let me know if you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.